Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's quick video is my video entry into the Horror Fan Man's 1000 subscriber competition. So first of all, congratulations on the Horror Fan Man on reaching that milestone of 1000 subscribers. If you haven't seen his channel before, I will leave the link below. Go and check him out. He does great content, great horror, as you probably expect from the name, horror DVD and Blu-ray pickups and stuff like that. I've actually had the pleasure to meet him last year at HorrorCon, and he's a sound guy. So anyway, he's asked us for the competition to do a video just showing you our favourite horror movies from certain decades, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s and 2010 onwards. So here I go. So as you can see from the top here, from 1970s is the John Carpenter masterpiece in my mind. From 1978, I think it is, Halloween. You can't beat it. It is my favourite horror film of all time. Mike Myers, The Shape, Jamie Lee Curtis. It is perfection. It is fantastic. And I'm so looking forward to this year. We're going to have another John Carpenter involved Halloween movie starring the awesome Jamie Lee Curtis. So yeah, my #1 horror film from the 1970s is Halloween. Next up, from the 1980s, man, there is a lot of good horror films from the 80s. It is fucking full of them. And I was toing and froing, and I originally had The Thing, but I've got to say, I'm a huge Friday the 13th franchise fan boy. And I love Jason Voorhees. He's probably my favourite horror icon. But the original, the actual original, is my favourite. So, for the 1980s, it's just scrapes in. I think it was released in 1980. It is Friday the 13th. Absolute brilliant special effects by Tom Savini. Yeah, I'm sure everyone has seen it, but if you haven't, do yourself a fucking favour and go and watch this. So yeah, Friday the 13th is my favourite horror movie from the 80s. Moving on to 90s is a late 90s release in Scream. This is probably Wes Craven's best piece of work in my mind. It reinvigorated the slasher genre, which it desperately needed in the late 90s. I think it was 96, 97, this one. But yeah, Scream is just one of them films I grew up watching as a young teen back in day. And yeah, even today, even with things like Scary Movie taking the piss on it, still holds up today.
Just break the iPad.
Fuck. Okay, and next up is the 2000s. So my pick is the 2005 Rob Zombie masterpiece. Yes, masterpiece. Devil's Rejects. It's kind of Marmite, this film. A lot of people really do dislike it, but to me it's fucking brilliant, absolute great. You can see here, just because I'm going to show it off, why not? It's signed by Sid Haig, who I met last year. So yeah, Devil's Rejects, brutal, grindhouse. It's just fantastic. Definitely worth your time. Right, so last but not least, my favourite horror film from 2010 onwards. Mine is going to last year's fantastic, outstanding, brilliant, can't say enough good words for it. So there we go. I'm not going to say any more about that one. You'll have to stay tuned to my top movies of last year and where I talk about it a bit more. So there we go. There's my top 5 movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010 onwards. So again, Horror Fan Man, thank you for running the competition. Good luck to anybody who enters. And I'm going to steal your catchphrase here, dude. Remember, keep it horror.